Hello, good evening, and welcome to My Key TV, Caribbean Talent Network. I'm Sosa, and I'll be your co-host today with Raquel. We are here today at the 2011 Caribbean Heritage Organization. We are here to salute Hollywood and the arts. We're here to raise money for HUF, Hollywood Unite for Haiti. This organization was founded by Jimmy John Louis. This organization is to raise money for the children of Haiti, for schools and sports, to encourage them to continue after the disaster that recently happened. Thank you so much for staying with us. My Key TV, you're gonna have a great time.
Hi everybody, we are on the actual red carpet right here at the Caribbean Heritage Organization. Salute to Hollywood and the arts. Good to see you tonight right here at the Caribbean Heritage Organization. And we know that you were the representative, you were the spokesman for 2010. How was that for you? Was it like a Miss Universe where you went all over the place and you posed for pictures and you had to represent? How was it for you being that spokesperson?
Well, for me it was extremely important to let people know that we do have a lot of people from the Caribbean here in America that are doing a lot of good work. Hollywood Unites for Haiti is a non-profit organization that I started 3 years ago, meaning by that way before the earthquake that destroyed Haiti last year. And the goal is to help the underprivileged kids, you know, and in the areas of culture, sport, and education, because, you know, every single kid needs an education, you know, and a chance. So yeah, we studied that 3 years ago with my wife. I think my wife is somewhere around.
Okay, let's get her here.
She's probably resting now because she's got a big belly going on.
Oh, okay, but you both, you and your wife, you did this school that in the town of Cadet.
Yeah, we inaugurated a school in January. It's in an area where 95% of the people don't know how to write and read.
Wow.
So it was extremely important for us to have a position there and to help that community. And yes, it is a school now, but we're gonna make it sustainable, just so they don't have to depend on us. They can depend on themselves down the line. And we're gonna try to duplicate that in many other parts of Haiti as well. Yeah.
How can we help?
First thing is to, you know, to let it be known, you know, there is a non-profit organization. I mean, there is a website for the non-profit organization. It's HollywoodUnitesForHaiti.org or HUFH.org. There are so many ways to help, so many ways, and don't be shy, because the smallest way would be a big way for some of those people that are receiving the help.
Yes, thank you. I know a lot of people feel like I don't have enough, but anything, a computer.
Anything.
Anything. You hear
$1
anything
would be a lot for those people there, you know.
Yes.
$1, trust me, with $1 you can actually feed a family in Haiti sometimes. So anything would be good.
We definitely want to support you, and we really are thankful that we're here today to support your organization. God bless you for really opening that school and continue to do what you're doing.
Thank you very much. You know,
thank you so much.
Thank you very much. She's the one taking care of the organization here in the States. So
okay, let me see. How are you?
Good.
What's your name?
My name is Jasmine.
Jasmine. Oh, you know that. You know what's coming. What's your name?
My name's Tevi.
Tevi, and you got another one coming, right?
Maybe she can speak. Say something. Say something. And she does.
You look beautiful, pregnant as you are. Hello, it's Sosa again with My Key TV. I'm here with the sharp-looking
Antonio Fargas.
Antonio Fargas, how are you today?
I'm very well, very well. Just honored and a pleasure to be here this evening with you and to celebrate Caribbean heritage and to present an award.
You're presenting. How excited are you? Who are you presenting?
I'm presenting to Tatyana.
Okay, we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to that. Is there anything you want us to know about coming up for you?
Well, I'm going to Chicago. I opened in a play called musical review called The Blues Brothers in Chicago on July 6th. And I'm semi-retired. I'm living in Las Vegas.
We're really, really big on inspiring young people. So please say hi to our Caribbean people out there and just tell them something inspirational to keep following your dreams.
Well, I stand on the shoulders of my grandmother, who was from Trinidad and Grenada. And the Caribbean is a special, special place in my heart. And even though I was born in the States, I feel very strongly for my roots, and I'd really like to lend a hand and do whatever I can to support young people, particularly in the Caribbean, that they can follow their dream.
Yes.
And they can make it, and it doesn't have to be on the world stage. Write it even at home. You can be an inspiration to people who come behind you.
And that's why we're here today. We're here to support the young people. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you. Enjoy.
This My Key TV world is Mr. Ian Gooding. Mr. Gooding, thank you so much for joining My Key TV.
Oh, I wouldn't have missed it for the world.
We know that you're from the gorgeous island of
Jamaica.
That's right. Mr. Gooding, you are one of the honorees that we're looking up to tonight. We're saying well done. And before he even continues, for people who don't know, we know that you started working at Disney because of something really special. Something that somebody saw. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, one of the odd people that didn't actually apply for a job there. I had done a student film jointly with another fellow from Cal Arts, and he happened to be showing our student film to somebody else, and the head of the effects department happened to be walking by and saw it and said, "Hey, who did your effects?" So I got a call. I was working on a video game up in Palo Alto at the time, and got this call from Disney and thought, "Oh, cool," So I accepted the job, and here I am.
Here you are today because of that fortunate incident. As we like to say in the Caribbean, to God be the glory. To God be the glory. So, Mr. Gooding, you have been the art director for a lot of the very famous Disney productions that we hear of and know today. You want to give us some of them?
My first one was back in 1995, and that was a short called Runaway Brain with Mickey Mouse, which we actually did at the Paris studio. That was really fun. And then after that, Treasure Planet was the next one, I believe, and then Chicken Little. And most recently was Princess and the Frog, which is so far my favorite one.
Oh my gosh, not just yours, but on behalf of all the black little girls, and I say that proudly, black little girls, just thank you so much for doing that movie. I really do hear a lot of little girls who are of our color say that they're so excited and they're happy about that film coming out. And just to know that one of our Caribbean peeps, as we like to say, was behind that, we are so grateful. Thank you so much, Mr. Gooding.
You're more than welcome. It was my pleasure.
It was.
It was 3 years of hard work, but it was absolutely fun, and I got to go to New Zealand and New Orleans. What am I talking about, New Zealand? I've been to New Zealand, but we didn't do it there.
Okay.
It takes place in New Orleans, anyway.
So it was very, very actual, very, very real. Not just animation, but you all actually went to New Orleans to do it.
Oh yeah, we have to do all our research, and also they recorded a lot of the jazz musicians there, because they wanted it to be really authentic, and they went down and recorded the sounds of trolley cars running on the streets in New Orleans. And I mean, we do as much as we can to make it feel like you're really in the real place.
Oh my gosh. So for those of us who have not seen it, just because Mr. Gooding was behind that, go see it. Princess and the Frog. But besides that, All Little Black Girls is first.
It's also a really good movie.
Oh yeah, that too.
You'll cry at the end.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Gooding. So when was the last time you was back home?
Ooh, 2 years ago now. Around Christmas, I went home to visit my mom, who's here as well tonight.
Oh, that is so nice. So, Mr. Gooding, where your Jamaican accent? I don't understand. Where did Jamaican accent gone?
I had to get rid of it because people kept going, What are you saying? So I had to drop it along the way, just for convenience sake.
Oh, I see. But if you don't know, this is My Key TV Caribbean Talent Network. And we like to talk some dialect sometimes. So you want to give us some things in some dialect, some Jamaican dialect, just looking into the camera and giving some encouragement to other young people who have all these dreams, these aspirations, and just really want to reach for the stars but just don't know what to do next. Do look into the camera and give them some encouragement in a Jamaican accent. You can mix it however you want.
It's so out of context right now. My friends are always trying to get me to do this, and I always refuse. But if you have dreams, and I'm really hoping that everybody does have dreams, you have to pursue them no matter what. It doesn't matter if people tell you that, you know, that's impossible. I got told that a lot along the way as well, and I still did it. You just have to figure it out. You have to find people who have done what you've done and have what you want to do and have blazed the trail, and ask them, you know, how do I do this? And, you know, these days it's so easy to get information. Just get on the internet, search for schools that teach the thing that you want to learn, and, you know, just go for it. It's really worthwhile. Once you get here, you'll not regret it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gooding. You all think that was a Jamaican accent?
No, it wasn't really. A little bit, but...
Mr. Gooding, congratulations. Congratulations on being here this evening and all your accomplishments. You have done Jamaica proud. You've done the Caribbean proud. Thank you so much for joining My Key TV Caribbean Talent Network. Do look into the camera and say, My Key TV, Afi all awi.
My Key TV, Afi all awi.
Hello, it's Sosa again with My Key TV. I am honored to be here today with Nichol Whiteman, VP with LA Promise. So Nichol, tell us how you feel about being here today and explain about your organization.
I am very, very, very excited. I'm actually the Vice President of Development and Communications for LA's Promise. We are a neighborhood turnaround organization that works here in LA, in South Los Angeles specifically, to turn around chronically failing high schools and middle schools. So we serve about 8,000 students in one of the most disenfranchised neighborhoods here in South LA, really to make a real difference in these students' lives, preparing them for college. We have several health initiatives and are just doing all we can to really do some real school reform and school turnaround.
You look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you so much.
Where? From the Caribbean. Is your family from, or are you from?
My parents were born in Jamaica, Kingston, Jamaica.
Jamaican?
Yes, yes. And I grew up in New York City. I've been in LA for 10 years now. So I moved from New York, from Brooklyn, New York, to LA 10 years ago.
Okay, so me too. I'm from Brooklyn and I moved to LA.
Okay.
But you, good. I know you have an accent. Come on. Okay.
What accent?
A Jamaican accent. I'm not Jamaican and I got one. Well, I think I got one. So what go on?
I think a lot of people have Jamaican accents.
Jamaican accents.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want you to say bye to the Caribbean people. They're going to be watching, and hopefully they're inspired by your great work here in Los Angeles. So just say bye, Caribbean people, and thank you for watching.
Bye, Caribbean people, and thanks for watching.
Okay, that was good. That was good. A little bit of accent. Okay.
Hi, everybody. You are joining Raquel and Sosa right here with somebody extra fabulous. Extra fantastic. This is the woman behind it all. This is the great, the honorable, and overdoing it, doctor. This is Dr. Claire Nelson. Hi, Dr. Nelson. So good to have you.
It's so fantastic to be here on the West Coast. East Coast goes west.
Oh my gosh. But really, everybody, this is the woman that started it all. Doctor, you want to just give us a little bit of history for people who are watching My Key TV Caribbean Talent Network. What is CHO? We here, we on the red carpet, we dress up nice, we smelling nice, we looking good. Why are we doing all this?
Well, CHO is the brainchild of Marva Herman. Although we're the same age, I call her my daughter, because basically this is a birth that came out of June being declared Caribbean American Heritage Month. We wanted to have a West Coast partner, and Marva and I have been friends for many years, and so I encouraged her to set up the organization.
So, how long? I know your petition and everything. How long has it been? I mean, it's been. Yeah.
Well, officially, it passed. The resolution passed Congress in 2006, and President Bush signed the first proclamation in June 6, 2006. But I started working on this back in 1999. Institute of Caribbean Studies, that's what we call the mothership.
The mothership.
We started that in 1993, founded to be the voice for the Caribbean American community. We've been coming here for centuries, but we've never been organized to take advantage of this democracy that we live in. So ICS is like the mothership of trying to create a space for us to be active, you know, people talk about politics, talk about the issues that affect us. We have been doing events in the White House and Capitol Hill. We are the leading advocacy organization for Caribbean Americans in the U.S.
So how do you juggle? It looks so good.
Well, I juggle because my mother showed me how to juggle. She was a teacher, a Girl Guides, a PTA, a church elder, and she believed the devil finds work for idle hands.
That's right.
Oh, yes.
So Little Claire was not allowed to stay home and do nothing, you understand me? Was dance class, music lessons, piano lessons, drumming lessons, guitar lessons. Then we had youth fellowship. Oh Lord, you know, every day we have to do something.
That's a Caribbean mommy. That is a Caribbean mommy.
We're not doing that, but we're doing your homework or your chores.
That's right.
All right.
No hanging around.
No hanging around.
And
because what? The devil finds work for what? Idle hands.
Thank you so much. We had a good time with you. We can't wait to see what's going on.
Well, I'm looking forward to the show myself, and thank you for having me, and keep up the good work.
Thank you so much,
Excellent.
Doctor. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So happy to honor you.
Thank you.
Hello, My Key TV, Caribbean Talent Network. You're here with Sosa and Mr. Roger Bobb.
That's correct.
How are you today?
I'm great. Good to be here. Beautiful Caribbean rhythms, beautiful women. Who could ask for more?
Thank you. Thank you. You look not so bad yourself.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so you've done many great things. I just recently found out also. You've done many movies, participated, produced.
That's correct.
Can you please talk about that a little bit?
Sure, I'm the executive vice president of Tyler Perry Studios. I've produced all of Mr. Perry's films and television shows. And I've recently started my own company, Bobcat Films, and so we're excited in this new process in my life. And so, you know, the last film I did was Medea's Big Happy Family, and the last sitcom we did was the 222nd episode of House of Pain, which is actually the second longest running sitcom in the history of African American television. So there you go.
Congratulations!
Thank you very much.
So now you just said you opened up your new
my new film company called Bobcat Films, and I hope to do some more films and even remotely duplicate what Mr. Perry has done with his films.
What vision do you have? Where are you going with that?
I like comedies, and I like romantic comedies, and I like thrillers. So we're going to do a little bit of that. We're going to do some reality TV, some more sitcoms. So I got a lot of stuff coming for the future.
We can't wait. We can't wait.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. My Key TV, Caribbean Talent Network.
We are joined by, oh my goodness, the beautiful, the talented, the one and only Miss Tatyana Ali. I really want to go, Hi Tatyana, thank you so much for joining My Key TV. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing so well. I am so excited for tonight. I've been looking forward to it. I'm very honored. I feel very proud.
You look beautiful. Oh my goodness, you look gorgeous.
Thank you very much.
I really want to ask what are you wearing, but that does not matter. You are just radiating with all your Caribbean beauty, and I'm so proud to say she is of my heritage. We are Trinis, that's right.
I knew that from your accent, I know.
So Tatyana, when was the last time you've been back to Trinidad and Tobago?
The last time I was in Trinidad was a while ago, actually. It was probably about 5 years ago, so too long. That was the last time I was there, yeah.
That was too long, you're missing some serious bacon shark. Bacon shark on Maracas. When was the last time you went for Carnival?
Do you know what? Because I've worked so long, I know, look at your face. I know, you know what I'm gonna say. I've been working so long. February, I've always been working. I've never been. And Alfonso Ribeiro, who you know played my brother on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I don't know if he had it in his contract or what, but he used to leave work. He was like, I don't know what's going on. I don't care what we're filming. I'm leaving. I was too young to do that then. But Yeah.
Tatyana, you need to take in some Trini Carnival now that you're grown and now that if you can get away February, as you know, and she said it, she knew it, February of every year. As we all know, Tatyana's mom is from?
My mother's from Panama. And but on my mom's side of the family, they're from St. Vincent, Barbados, and actually was just in Panama recently. And yeah, and my father's from Trinidad. So this means a lot to me. It means a lot to me, and they're here. Both my parents are here, and my grandmother, my mother's mother's here tonight.
So generations are coming out to support you here.
Yeah, it's very special. It's very special, and both of my parents are immigrants to the United States, so this is a meaningful night.
So for those of us, for some strange reason, who's watching the screens right now and don't know who this lovely lady is, Tatyana played Ashley on the hit series. It's still a hit. It's still running. I still watch it. I still fall over laughing. She was Ashley on My Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. How was that for you? I mean, how did you even come to do that? I know you grew up in New York, but how did that even start for you?
Well, I started acting when I was very little, even before Fresh Prince. I did a lot of commercials. I did a lot of theater in New York, Broadway, and Fresh Prince was something I auditioned for, and I ended up auditioning for Quincy Jones, and he hired me, and so it changed my family's life, my life. We moved to California, and that's what's been happening ever since.
Again, we know that you're a Harvard graduate. Congratulations on that too. I felt so proud. I feel so proud to know that we have the same, your heritage for you. I'm Trinidadian. Thank you so much for your contributions. Thank you so much for all that you do, that we can look up and say, oh my goodness, there's Tatyana, someone that came from where I came from. And my dreams, my aspirations, I have them too, and I'd like to be like her, do that. So Tatyana, you want to look into the camera and tell some of the young person who has the dreams and the goals, the vision, but they just don't know how. They're probably discouraged. Just look into the camera and encourage some young person from Trinidad and Tobago, from the Caribbean, on how to do this, how to be successful, how to just reach for the stars.
Oh my goodness. The truth is that you can achieve anything that you believe you can achieve. You have to work hard. If you want to be a doctor, you have to study what you want to do. If you want to be a singer, you have to study being a singer. Be an actor, study being an actor. It's about hard work. All of this that we see now is so much fun. You know, it's exciting and it's glamorous. People don't always see the hard work and the sacrifice that comes from that. You know, not necessarily spending time with your friends when they're linemen.
That's right.
You have work to do. So, but it's absolutely attainable. It's absolutely possible. You pray, you have faith, and you work hard, and you'll achieve what you dream about.
Oh my God. Tatyana, so what projects are you presently working on? Before we even go to her present projects, I just have to stop and say, now this is a story all about how, oh my God, we love you so much. I really can't tell you how much we absolutely adore you, Tatyana. Thank you so much. So what are your next projects? What are you working on? I know that you're doing something with TV One, but that and what else are you doing? We know you even did something for the United Negro, that's right. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I did a tour for a year with a lot of amazing people. Kim Coles, Lettucey, for the United Negro College Fund. We went on a tour of historically black colleges and universities all across the country for a year, talking to students, mentoring them, and it was unbelievable. We just finished. I'm getting ready to do the second season of Love That Girl. We got picked up for a second season, and I started a production company with my sister, Tatyana Ali, and we're actually producing partners on this TV show. This is our second project, so we have some other projects in things that we're working on, and yeah, and actually, I found out that I'm going to be doing a film where I play someone of Jamaican heritage.
That's not fair. Turn that person into a Trini. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. No, that's wrong.
But I told them, it's so funny. I told them, I'm like, we got to get the accents right, because there's a difference. There's none of this kind of generic West Indian accents. No, there is a difference between a Trinidadian's accent, a Jamaican's accent, a Barbadian. They're all different.
Set them straight, girl.
Yeah. So, But I'm very excited about it. It's going to be a good film.
Gosh. So Tatyana, just one last thing. Can you just look into the camera and just talk anything in some Trini dialect for me? We want to hear that. I know you're hearing it from me, but let me hear it from you.
I'm so excited. Okay, hold on. I'm so excited tonight because my grandmother is here, my father, Sheriff Ali is here, my mother, Sonia Ali is here, all three of them. So we're going to have a good time. I'm sure there's going to be great food because this is the Caribbean Heritage Festival. So you know the food is going to be good and the dancing is going to be great. Maybe we'll wind up a little bit. That wasn't bad, right?
That was good. She said wine up. You forget to say lime, but she didn't
I didn't say lime. Yeah,
we lime in. Tatyana, girl, thank you. Thank you for joining on my Caribbean Talent Network. We really appreciate this. Again, this is me just stressing the Trini accent, but thank you so much for joining my Key TV Caribbean Talent Network. Thank you for sharing with us. We of Trinidadian heritage and the Caribbean, we're so proud of you. Thank you so much.
Mashing up the place. So, you know. But seriously, this is, I'm coming from Washington, D.C., and this weekend is Carnival weekend.
Oh, wow. So you're missing it for all of this?
Well, I think this is more exciting. I've seen Carnival a lot, but I've never seen Tatyana Ali and Roger Bobb and Ian Gooding and all of you. I'm here in California because I want, listen, when I was a little girl, I told my mother I want to be in theater. She sent me back to my room to think again. I was forced to become an engineer. So I'm here in the hopes that I might be discovered. Everybody in America wants to be discovered, right? So I'm here hoping that my Key TV will beam me into LA land and somehow I might become as famous as the Pencil Lady. I might be selling beef patties, who knows, roti, curry goat, curry chicken. Maybe I'll become a spokesperson, huh? For Purdue chicken, curry style, I don't know. But I'm hoping with my Key TV, I will have an opportunity to be discovered. That's why I left DC Carnival.
Who would believe that this serious, astute woman is behind all that madness too?
Exactly. But you know, all of us have a little bit of madness, you know. And if we don't express it, it actually sends us to the madhouse.
Dr. Nelson, what are your new projects that you have coming up?
Well, I am working on, I'm in a new stage of my life, first of all. I graduated from my day job, and I have my new company, the Futures Forum. I'm an engineer, by the way, by training, but that's only one half of my brain. The other half is a would-be stand-up comedian, but my mother nicked that idea very young. So I have this character called Cousin Clara. She's like a Miss Lou character, and she likes to say outrageous things. So I am putting on a book with some of her sayings and some of her articles, some of her commentary, and that's on my arts side. On my science side, I'm putting on a book of my speeches about, you know, development and what has to happen differently for us to create a more sustainable future. Really working on using Caribbean Heritage Month, Caribbean American Heritage Month, to create more room for Caribbean people. What you're doing, for example, in capturing Caribbean life here in America, this ought to be shared around the Caribbean. Because half of us are here and half of us are there, right? So what you're doing is very important. I want to make sure that we use this as an opportunity to ensure that Caribbean companies understand, the rum companies ought to be making sure that you are funded so you can get this message out, right? Exactly. So that's why we're doing this.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank you very much for having us. And remember, this June is Caribbean American Heritage Month. We want to celebrate our presence here in America, our contributions we have made, the scientists, the military soldiers, the doctors, the engineers, the farmers, the nurses, the caregivers, everybody from your Jamaican janitor in Capitol Hill all the way up to the people who work in the White House, like Mr. Michael Blake. We want to make sure that people understand we're here and we contribute to making America great. That's what this month is about.
Well said. Could not have said it better.
Hello, my Key TV family. We're here today with the comedian of the night. Whoa, what are you doing for us today at this event?
Oh, I'm going to have you fly away with me on a trip to the Caribbean.
So your name is?
Nick Simpson.
And she's going to make us laugh tonight at the show. Do you have some things you're going to kind of throw in there, or you want to keep it a secret?
I'm keeping it a secret.
Oh.
You've got to be in there to see it happen.
Oh, you got to be in it to win it. Okay.
There you go.
How do you feel about being part of this?
Oh, I love being part of this. It's for a good cause, helping kids. And, you know, I'm always down for that.
I am not going to let you go. Please give a little joke. Just a little bit.
I don't do jokes, but I'm from Trinidad. But I love America.
Okay.
Because in America, you guys have great comedy shows on television.
Yes.
I believe you call them presidential debates.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good, quick one, too. Okay, thank you so much. It was great
welcome.
hanging with you.
You're
See
welcome.
you inside.
Okay, bye-bye.
You're joining Raquel and my fabulous co-host,
Sosa.
and we are joined by somebody even more fabulous. Oh my goodness. It's Miss Daisy Jo, Mrs. Jamaica. I can't even contain myself. Daisy, you're gorgeous.
Thank you.
As usual.
Thank you. Thank you.
How does it feel?
It feels great, you know, it feels really great. And after a long break and coming back, you know, it's exciting. So definitely.
So we know that Daisy does have Caribbean heritage. As again, you're seeing Mrs. Jamaica on her sash right here. But Daisy, tell us a little bit about your heritage and all that.
Okay, so as you guys know, I'm half Jamaican and half Middle Eastern, and which is very unique. And my dad is from Jamaica, and my mom is from the Middle East. And yeah, so I'm representing Mrs. Jamaica. Oh yeah, I did get married. It's been a long time, you know.
Because I know she did not start off as Mrs. Jamaica.
No, I didn't. I started off as Miss Jamaica International, and I did Miss International, Miss Earth, and Miss Asia Pacific, International in China, and everybody knows I got kicked out of China. So everybody knows about that. Just go to Wikipedia. And
all right.
There's actually a reality show being filmed about my life. Can you believe that?
No.
Yes, it's being filmed about my life. It's called Living Jamaican. It's about living Jamaican American. And the cameras will be following me around for the next 6 months or so, documenting everything that I do in Los Angeles, what I'm doing with the Mrs. Jamaica title, and following me to the pageants in my day-to-day life, my business, my marriage, and everything. So
where can we see it? Where is it?
You know, right now we're talking with different networks, and both Caribbean and U.S. side. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted about that.
She's always been so enterprising with things like that. Thank you so much.
Hello, I am here with the artist of the night, and your name is?
Lily Bernard.
Okay, we're standing in front of this beautiful artwork. Can you please elaborate and explain where you got inspired?
Sure, this is an original oil painting. It's called The Sail of Venus Underneath the Ceiba Tree. It's clearly about my ancestors. I'm Cuban born, but it's part of a show that right now that's at the Beacon Arts building in Inglewood, and the show's called Tell Art Phone, curated by Matt Gleason. And this painting was inspired by Botticelli's The Birth of Venus, who it was made back in the 1500s. On the 2 floors, I have over 60 about original works of art and some prints, and every art that's sold, a portion of it is going to go towards the relief of Haiti, but there are 2 particular paintings over there where 100% of those sales are going to go to Haiti. But every art that's sold, a portion of the sales will go to Haiti.
Okay, wonderful. So let's go take a look at those paintings.
Thank you so much, Asosa. Lily, tell us about this piece right here.
Well, this painting, 100% of the proceeds are going to be donated to Haiti, and same as this one, and a portion of all the other paintings will be donated to Haiti. But this one is the flamboyante flower, which is a Caribbean flower that's also the national flower of Puerto Rico, and you can find it all over Cuba, where I was born, and Jamaica, where my grandmothers were born.
Thank you so much, Lily, for joining MyKey TV. Again, if you want to know more about Lily, where do we go?
Well, www.lilybernard.com. That's Lili Bernard.com.
And you do have somewhere downtown?
A studio in Chinatown, Los Angeles, on Chungking Road.
Alrighty. So again, thank you so much, Lily. All right, and we are joined by, again, the most gorgeous Miss Tatyana Ali, and the founder founder right here, Dr. Nelson. Dr. Nelson, how does it feel to have one of your honorees right here? Miss Ali, how does it feel to know that you contributed to making all of this happen and this beautiful young woman standing right here?
Well, the purpose of having this event really, because we know media and arts is so important, is to identify people of Caribbean heritage who stand for something. And certainly in choosing her, we feel chose her because she stands for something. We see her as a role model. We see her as the voice of the future. And certainly she has a legacy already. At her young age, she has a legacy. But more importantly, she has a future that we want to push out there and let other Caribbean American young people know that they can stand for something as well. So we're delighted to have her, and I'm delighted to actually meet her in person. Very excited.
What do you have to say to that?
Besides crying, no, it's a very great honor, and it sometimes is difficult to in this business.
I know
it's sometimes difficult to maintain your integrity and to stand up for some. There are many forks in the road, and
exactly,
and it means a great deal to just know that, to hear, yes, you're going in the right direction, and because young people are actually very, very important to me, and a lot of the work I do is for young people and with children, and so it's very meaningful. It means a lot. Thank you.
We'll be calling on her for next year. I won't tell her already what's been happening. Her name has been bandied about in Washington. Hip Hop Caucus.
Oh my goodness.
I met with Reverend Yearwood. He said to hail you up. Reverend Yearwood said, yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to be working with him next year. We're on the same plan and respect the vote, all of that stuff. Yeah. So, yeah. So she is that girl. And we love her. We love her. She's really something special.
Again, it's my honor to be standing here with these two beautiful women, Dr. Nelson, Miss Ali. Thank you so much for joining My Key TV Caribbean Talent Network. Again, it was our honor. Thank you.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. So we had such a fabulous evening.
Yes, we did.
Oh my goodness. Right here at the Caribbean Heritage Organization. Salute to Hollywood and the arts.
Yes.
You had fun, honey?
I had a wonderful time.
My
Thank
goodness. We were joined right here on the red carpet with some celebrities, some regular peeps like us, but we had an awesome evening. I had an opportunity to interview Miss Tatyana Ali, of course, of Panamanian and Trinbagonian heritage.
I had the opportunity to interview Roger Bobb. He is from Guyanese descent.
Oh my goodness.
We had a wonderful chat. He's doing many, many great things, and he just recently opened his new production film company.
That is fabulous. And I had the opportunity to interview Mr. Ian Gooding. He hails from St. Andrews, Jamaica. Jamaica, boy.
I had the opportunity to interview Nichol Whiteman. She is of Jamaican descent.
And she's so gorgeous.
Beautiful.
I saw, oh my gosh, petite.
Yes.
Gorgeous. You would not think that that woman is a powerhouse. So My Key TV family, My Key TV fans, you had the opportunity to hang with, line with, check out Isosa
and Raquel.
That's right, right here at the Caribbean Heritage Organization.
Have a good one.
Have a good one. Thank you. Thank you.
Afiyala we.